Hello and welcome to day 23 of Inktober Tangles. Inktober Tangles is a challenge put together by Stephanie Jennifer, CZT, and I've put a link in the description below for the document that has all of the links to all of the tangles for each day in October. So today's tangle is called Qurtuba and it's by Aida, Rico, CZT. And this is another one that could be a border tangle or a ribbon tangle. So yeah, we're just going to go straight across the page. And for today, I might just keep it very simple, she says. You've been around a while, you know, I'm not terribly good at that. So when we've got that, we then put in some curves. Nice smooth curves, just kissing the edges as we go along. And I am going to put another line, only because this does look good when it's reflected. Could do with that being a little bit longer. Hold on. Yeah. So I'm going to kiss there. And when you're trying to reflect something, you can do little dots to show you where you need to aim for. You'd think as a former maths teacher I was pretty okay at this, but sometimes I get it right and sometimes I don't, because we're human beings, we're not AI creatures. Now I need it a bit longer on this side as well. Sometimes it does help to turn your book around. Whoops, I was doing so well as well. So you don't have to reflect it like this. It looks perfectly fine as one tangle. Not one tangle, one line. So when you've got that bit, you then, from inside the curve, you form a spiral. And it needs to be quite a big spiral because you're going to fill in up here as much as you can. So we're going to go along here. And do our spiral. And I do like to finish mine off with a little fescue type shape. And then on this one, we're going to curve the other way. And then this one, we're back to curving this way. I'm going to aim to get a nicer curve this time because that was a bit straight. That one. It's a bit better. And then on the other side, we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to curve in the other direction. And if you can see, it's already looking a little bit like wrought iron gates. It's gone a bit wild, this one. So that's the curvy bits done. And then in these bits here, we're going to put some kind of leaf shapes. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. One, 3. And these you can make as long as you like. And then we're turning round and we're doing the same thing on these other bits. Yeah, I nearly did it in the wrong place then. This one needs to be here. There we go. And that's Qurtuba. Well, that top bit is it, and this is just it reflected on the other side. And obviously you can continue. And then with shading, it's quite simple. We're going to put some shade in these bits in here. And you can make the spirals as big or as small as you like. And the same with the leaf shapes, and you can do the little flick for a stem in the inside of the leaf shapes if you like. And this is a pattern that I used on my 100-day challenge. So there it is there. That was my practice one. And again, I'm doing these quite big in this book because I've got a lot of space. So how else would I like to embellish this? I think I would like some white on the tips of these. And it doesn't have to be in a straight line like I've done it. You can do it in a curve. And then I think I'm going to put a white line in the middle of this one. That top one was so thin I got away with just one line, I think, but this one's a bit wider. And you tend to find that the slower you go with your white jelly roll, the more smoothly the ink flows out. And then just do some shades in these bits. And then I'm just going to put some highlight in these kind of triangle-y bits. I just need to go over it again because it's looked too much like the circle that was underneath. There we are. I think I'm happy with that. So, day 23, Qurtuba. By Aida, Rico, CZT. I'm trying to work out what's shining on my table and I can't. Anyway, let me just hold it up for you. Oh, there we go. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 24. Bye now.